Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing things a little bit different this time around, and I am going to have absolutely no script this time. So we'll see how this goes and if I actually like it. So I guess starting off, we're drawing clowns. Ghost clowns today, but this is the first ghost that I have. I believe it's listed as the vintage ghost. All of these are available on my store, by the way. And when I was trying to come up with these, I was trying to just think of what I could draw that has my personality and the things that I like, just as regular things, because I didn't want to sell things on the in the store when I was making the store that were fully just about my stories, because my stories aren't out yet. There's no like comics or writings about them, so I didn't want to just like sell things from a story that nobody knew about, because I was basically selling fan art for myself. So couldn't have that. So I decided, like, what are other things that I like? I love ghosts and I like clowns, so I made some clown ghosts. And this one is like a cute polka dotted one, kind of going reminiscent of the ruffles, and that sort of vintage vibe is what I was going for this one, which is why it has like the classic hat. And I didn't want to put the ruffles around the neck, because a lot of clowns you see it around their neck, but obviously since they're a ghost it was a little bit harder for me to position it there. So instead I put it on the hat. And I gave them little eye makeup decorations on the actual sheet itself. Kind of looked a little bit like the costumes that kids make for Halloween, but a little bit more than just a plain white sheet. I put little dots on him so he can have that polka dot effect, which in my opinion is the favorite type of ghost. But it was just a fun little thing. I really like how this one also makes it look like it is kind of like a kid wearing a costume, because it has the legs on there as well for the coloring, which is something here I was trying to pick colors, and I didn't really know which colors I was going for, so I used that other as a kind of reference, which is different than what I normally do. Normally I try looking for palettes already, but this one was an image. I'm really bad with colors, so that art was just really striking, and so I just wanted to use the colors from it, but I didn't take anything else, just the colors, and use that as a palette as well, which is another way to do things. My ghost, my little Melvin ghost, not Melvin, my little ghost, for the mascot for for the channel, he's blue, and so most of my ghosts I usually make blue, and that's kind of what I was trying to do there in that I was trying to keep the sheet blue, and also why the shading looks blue. The shading looks that way because it was easier for me to do the lines for it, because this is when I was lazy, so I just scribbled in the lines instead of actually doing them. This is supposed to be a quick and easy thing, and I wanted to keep the sheet blue because normally for my whites I keep it in the cooler range, but this one is a little bit warmer, so I did yellow instead, and that's what I did for this one. So it ended up being a warmer one, and I think it ties nicely together, and that's kind of why it got that vintage look to it, or why I said that. And now I'm starting the second one. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I was trying to get a foot pose, and because one of the things I wanted for the stickers was to make them very dynamic moving, because I think stickers that have like a lot of movement and helps kind of draw the eyes to them. So I was trying to do that, especially with the ghosts, because one of the cool things about drawing ghosts is they're very simple, but they also can be dynamic in the shapes that they make, because it is just like a sheet, and it's a lot of fun. I like pushing things like that, and a lot of people don't really think that it can be pushed just because of how simple it is. But what they teach you in animation and early on, and this is something that was said by an actual, I don't remember if it was Disney or if it was a Pixar animator, but one of them. I think it might have been Disney, because he referenced the carpet from Jasmine, from Aladdin. Sorry, I only remember the princesses. I don't remember the men. I'm kidding. But he was saying that if what they teach when you're learning animation early on is like the basic ball, and then the step above from learning the speed and weight of a moving ball is a flour bag. because you can have a lot of expression and a lot of emotion with a sack of flour, and that's actually the same technique that they use to animate and design the carpet from Aladdin, because the carpet is just literally a carpet. It's just like a basically a one surface flat sheet, but they move it and they use the tassels to give emotions, and so that is why there's just a line there. Um, sorry, I got distracted by that. But they use the tassels to have emotion and show emotion and get creative in the endeavors using body language with just a 2D thing, and that's basically the same concept that I try to carry on with these things. I didn't push them as much because they are stickers and I don't want them to take up that much space, because you can put them on like a bunch of different things. So I didn't push it that much, but I do want them to be more dynamic than just like standing there. So this one I wanted to have him doing something. I was trying to think of things that clowns could do and try to vary them all, not just in design, but in what they were doing as well. So this one's just doing some juggling. I had a lot of trouble figuring out the colors for the bowls because I didn't want them all to be like the same colors to touch each other. And I really wanted to stick to primary colors for this one. I think all of the designs, the vintage one ended up taking its own route, but I think this one I was really trying to stick with primary colors, and I think it changes a little bit. I go back and fix some things, and they all kind of got the warm sheet instead of my regular cool sheet. These all do share the same color palette, I think, but I do want to keep the primary, like red, yellow, blue colors. I don't remember what the sticker looks like. I'm here watching it get put together, and I don't even remember what the final design looks like. I guess that was it. Yeah, that was the final design there. Is this the last one? Yes. Oh, this is my favorite one. Okay, this is the split ghost. I think the other one that we just saw was the juggling ghost. But this is the split ghost, my favorite. It's so cute. So this one I was kind of running out of ideas because I was doing them. I think I did 5 different ones, and these are only the 3 best ones that I had. I'm not gonna put the other ones in the video. And this one I did want to try doing the ruffle thing that I couldn't on the first one, because I wanted to challenge myself. I like doing that. I like making myself suffer. So after a few failed attempts, I was like, okay, maybe we can go back and try it again, because I do really like having like the ruffles on clowns. That's my favorite thing to do when I draw clowns, which is ironic because my main clown character does not have those ruffles, and he never does, but I digress. Anyway, this one is a kind of lame pose, but the design is cute, so I'll let it slide. He is just kind of standing there, and I know I just said that I didn't want to do that, but there's an exception for him because his design is cool. For this one, it's you won't see it here, but it's split down in the middle, and I went a little bit more into the details of, I don't want to say design again, but that's the only word that's coming to my head. The design in terms of like the makeup and like what his costume is going to look like, or I guess them. I don't know why I'm saying he. What their costume is going to look like. Whereas the other ones I was trying to put the pose as the more important thing, but this one's really cute. So they have main focus is going to be for the colors, because it, like I did say, it is a split, so they do have multiple colors, and then very much reminiscent of those split hair designs is what I was kind of going for with this. A little bit more of a modern look is what I'm trying to say. The words are not wording, but that's what I'm trying to say, like a little bit more of a modern look for this one. And then a little bit bolder with the makeup, because previously I was a little easier, like just kind of like the blush, which is the more iconic thing, and then like small eye designs, but this one has like a full circle cover, full eyeshadow design for the eyes, around the eyes, as well as blush. The middle is off center, I am just now realizing, but that's fine. Movement, you know, maybe he's twirling, doing a little dancey dance, who knows? I don't know. No one knows. And then he's got little puff balls on them, and then here are the colors again, because I love stealing things. Okay, here are the colors again. We're using them, the same color blue. I love that color blue. It's so nice. This was before I realized that there's an easier way to fill in things, so pardon me if you ever see this. This is also another color combination that's really nice. I really like that color combination. But I think I ended up changing it. I think it's something else. There was a lot of really cool ways that you could split the colors. I'm partial to blue because blue is my favorite color. So I think that's what we end up going with, but there are a lot of ways to do it. And here I was just testing them out. I think those stickers, a lot of it was just figuring out what I liked and which colors go well together. Yeah, and that ended up being the final one. I really like this one. It's really adorable. It's very cute. So yeah, wow, doing it all in one go instead of writing a script makes this go oh my god, go by so much faster. And that right there is the example of why I do have a script. Let me know how you liked that one. Let me know how you like the stickers. It's been a bit of a hectic week, so I'm recording this and going to edit everything all right now. If you liked any of what you saw, you can order stickers on my shop. It's going to be down in the description, and all the proceeds are going to go to helping me make ruins for the book. I'm working with an editor, and she's currently editing the book, but I'm doing installments of payments, and if you can help me get to the next one, I need about 100, I think, for the next payment. I can find other ways to make it up, but it would be really cool because you can get some awesome art out of it as well, and help out an artist and an author and a struggling disabled person. It's been a rough week with everything that's happened this week. I hope you are taking care of yourselves, and if you are scared and worried about everything going on in the world, I hope that this can be a little bit of a reprieve, just having some fun with some ghosts. I know that I need something to take my mind off of things. Luckily I'm back in school, so I have that, which is nice. But I know not everybody has something like that. I'm going to be trying to make some changes with videos as well, trying to play around with things and see what I like. We're messing on doing this a 1-3 recording instead of scripting is one of the things I'm testing, so we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Take care of yourself, hydrate, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I guess I didn't say subscribe and like, do all that as well, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.